Hi guys, welcome to the 7 Money Show. Me, host Sean. Well, I know what you're expecting. You're expecting I'm afraid today is going to be a video about Vegas and the casinos. Now, Vegas Sands owners, Las Vegas Sands owners, and remember, all these analysts have told us to pile into Las Vegas Sands. And for those of you who have been with me since March, I've been telling you MGM's the plan. If you want a second one, then win. Las Vegas Sands hasn't been at a discount throughout all of this. And now it's discussing the sale of the Venetian and the Palazzo for $6 billion. Now, doesn't mean they're going to get $6 billion. That might mean they get more. Of course, it could mean they get less. It's so they can concentrate on their foreign assets like the Macau assets, which is more lucrative, as we know. No offence, but the Palazzo and the Venetian are well known. I remember someone telling me how when the Venetian was being built, they did one thing wrong, and rather than fix that, they just tore it all down and restarted again. Now, the thing is, remember, if $6 billion is what these two are worth together, then you've got to think how much the Win or MGM is worth. Now, you have the likes of Jeremy, who is a Win bull. Now, personally, I think Win is a good one to have, but as you know, I'm more MGM. But you look at it, it's a good value now. You know, it's at half its price with pre-Rona. And its market cap is $7.5 billion. So basically, you're getting all of its hotels and casinos at the cost of this Las Vegas one, if you go by what Jeremy says. Personally, I think it's a bit more complicated than that, but I still think it's a good time, purely because who do you think is going to buy the Venetian or the Palazzo? It's going to be Win Resorts or MGM, or you're going to get someone new or someone off strip or someone smaller who has the cash that wants to upgrade. Now, MGM, when you look at it, there's been a lot of insider buying that I like. I just think it's a better all-rounder, and I think it's a bit of if you look at it, then I just think it's a great all-round stock. Now, don't get me wrong, the Win is tempting a 50% discount, but I think the insider buying helps me go into MGM. I think when you look at the records, everything that's been brought in, everything they've been doing. I think, but there's nothing wrong in picking up both of them, hedging your bets. What do you think is going to happen to these shares when one of them announces that they're picking up the Venetian and Palazzo? Or what happens if one of them's picking up Venetian, the other one's picking up Palazzo? Yeah. The other side is, what do you think is going to happen if an outsider buys it? All those people are gonna come that were going there are more likely to come to MGM or win. So once it all opens up again, and don't think it's all closed up at the moment. Of a weekend, these are packed. It's only midweek that it's closed down. Motley Fool classes MGM as one of the best REITs to get into, because you look at it, PE ratio of 5. And the land alone, what it's worth. Anyway, I'd be interested to know your thoughts. Leave your comments in the box below. Don't forget to hit the like button, helps with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I know 80% of you haven't. It doesn't cost a thing and it means a lot to me. And don't forget to check out links in the description below. They're all free. If you're looking for a free trading platform, Trading 212, stake and free trade. Give a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. And free trade are offering a special offer until the end of October, where if you sign up via the link, you'll be entered into a free raffle to win one of 10 Apple shares. Anyway, that's all from me. Stay safe, stay savvy, stay invested. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Savvy Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of offers. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Now, one company that could take over the Venetian or the Palazzo, I don't think they have the balance to take over both, is a company that I was going to talk about in my penny stocks to watch long term, is Century Casinos. It's at half the value it was pre-Rona, because it's had to shut down some of them, has a wide amount of small casinos and racetracks, and you can see here it's 50% off, and based around the world. And I'm thinking, I don't think it would pay 6 billion for both of them. I'm thinking if it's wants to get into the big time, it might, with interest rates at such a low price and with government backing, if the government doesn't want them to go, you know, become a monopoly with the likes of Win or MGM becoming too big by taking over both of them, it may actually give assistance in the way of a loan at preferential rates. We've seen it done before. If they applied, you may see these guys getting one of them, not both but one. You know, I don't think they get the Venetian, possibly Palazzo, but that would be huge for them. That would be them leveraging everything to the eyeballs. They're currently, their debt is currently 200 million less than their assets at the moment, so that is in their favour. They have a forward PE of 10, a price to sales of 0.6, and I think they could very well do a finance deal for this. And of course, I think them doing this would put them in huge debt, like $2 to $3 billion in debt, and they may not want that at this time with everything uncertain. However, they may even want to sell off some of it, but when you consider the land and the real estate in Vegas, they may consider the risk worth it. You have to consider that as well. And the fact is, some of their casinos, some of their racetracks are closed constantly at the moment. Vegas is only closed midweek, as I said, and it's open over weekends, so they would at least still be getting some money in. If they may consider selling off the ones that are closed constantly and using that money as part of a leverage against the however, this is just speculation. Even if they do not, I still think long term, I'm talking 3 years, this would be a stock that would 2x your money. And I think it would be a good investment. Now, I would like to know your thoughts on the matter. Now, the land and real estate they own alone is worth the money, but again, I'm not an expert. I'm just looking for companies that might be primed, because we all know how you have to get past the monopoly board. It's not a plug for Mattel, but anyway, I'll see you in the next video.